So what's up, guys? This is Brandon Barry. You're tuning into the Brandon Barry podcast. Talk about real life stories from real people. It's available on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Happy New Year once again. It's not too late to wish you Happy New Year, though it's like the 27th of January. It's the 27th day of the month. We have another 11 months to go, so it's not too late for you to restart over your New Year's resolution if you're slacking. But like me, I've started my New Year's resolution. And I can't wait to see how 2024 is going to end. But for now, I'm just going to enjoy 2024. And while I'm at it, 2024, I'm going to invite more guests, more interesting guests. And today, this evening, on the 27th of January, Saturday, I have a special guest here. Why am I saying, if you notice, every introduction of mine, I'll say every guest are special, every guest are special, every guest are special. Also be wondering, why do I say that? But it doesn't matter because today's guest is special. He's a newscaster, he's a news editor, and sometimes he does hosting as well. So without further ado, Stuart Dawi, welcome to the Brandon Barry podcast.
All right, thank you so much for having me today.
So, how are you lah?
I'm fine.
You're fine, huh?
Just busy dengan kerja di office lah.
Yeah.
Most of the time biasalah. Kerja di dalam industri media memang there's a lot of things that we must done. Semuanya harian mesti habis, sehari aja.
Deadline lah.
Yes, exactly.
Deadline.
Betul.
So today, on Saturday, what did you do dekat office?
Okay. When I woke up in this morning, macam biasalah, had my breakfast, lepas terus direct pergi office, and first thing yang perlu dipolah adalah check rundown news for 11 AM for Iban News. So memang kosong lah.
Right.
So our first job mesti cari new ataupun latest berita yang di cover oleh reporters sehari sebelum. So setidaknya akan mula news and then kita pick up from 7 AM berita ringkas in BM. So kami ambil berita dari BM pasal translate it to Iban language. So at least 8 to 10 news in one rundown. Sebelum kita on air every segment or every session news lah.
So you on air on 11 lah.
11 AM for today
11
lah.
AM for today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's say you are on duty on 11. What time do you need to start prepare to translate all the languages?
I must say that every day at least sampai di office dalam pukul 8, pukul 9 pagi. So start lah. Cari news, translating, VO.
Voice over. VO also?
Exactly. Mesti wajib.
Biasa.
Ya, wajib. Pasal video editor, pick up, cari material news. And after that, kita check balik, takut salah nama ke, ada typo ke, ataupun lain news, lain material. So
image sama dengan news.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, sorry. 8 o'clock and then?
Lepas prepare sebelum on air, of course kita make up dulu, and then cari baju yang sesuai sebelum kita on air, and then kita check balik rundown dia. Mun semuanya dah warna merah ke hijau, munnya dah merah tapi hijau baru maksudnya news ready to on air.
Okay.
Anytime.
So you do the final check lah.
Yes. To do a final check will be our editor of the day.
Ada seorang dia.
Ada seorang dia kiranya leader ataupun lead lah untuk hari.
But you can do checking at the same time lah. Nangga.
If our editor of day, so the responsibility will be on us lah.
The news presenter.
Betul.
Oh damn.
Banyak kerja, multitasking actually dalam dunia broadcasting tu. Ya bukan CG aja. There are various of tasks ataupun assignment yang kita pola every day.
Every day.
Betul.
So
kecuali off day.
Off day saya kerja lah.
Saya kerja. Rehat. Mun si ada recall lah. Mun recall so turun lah. And then hari itu kita ganti ataupun replace for another day or another week. Next week ke 2 minggu yang akan datang ke. Macamnya. Ikut kepada editor.
I see.
Yeah.
So
Kita punya head of department.
I see. So have you encountered experiences where you tengah enjoy having fun with your friends, suddenly on call they say, hey, we need you in the office right now. Ada sih macam ya?
Sometimes
Ada tak?
ya mun ada rakan sekerja kita ya tiba-tibanya sakit or not feeling very well on the day, so nya akan text lah pada steward, boleh sih kita ganti kami baca pukul 7, kami sis kita mula news je. Post everything ya dah siap,
ready.
kita just turun make up, cari baju yang sesuai and then ready to on air macamnya.
Oh damn.
Ya, tapi before ya sejam ataupun 2 jam lebih awal, all the news presenter mesti get through all the script. Baca dulu nama yang betul, pronunciations, takut ada salah macamnya. Mun ada benda-benda ataupun perkataan yang not really familiar, so kita tanya kepada editor of the day. Macamnya lah. All news desk.
I see.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Macam serius je.
Oh, macam serious ya? It sounds serious. It is serious.
Yeah.
Okay, so last question.
Alright.
Okay, let's say your shift is on 11 o'clock. You have to be on air by 11. What time do you need to prep yourself? Apa nama? Make up semua 10:30.
Okay, before 11 kan? So 10:30. At least 10:30 or 20 minutes sebelum on air. Sebab lelaki kan not really heavy makeup, just a light one. So touch up and our makeup artist ataupun stylist akan check lah. Steward sesuai baju tu ataupun kita pun keningnya ada shiny sikit. So we need to touch up. Mulut kita nampak pucat, letak ginju sikit. So if everything is already perfect, dekat kamera, dekat prompter yang news berjalan
I know.
barulah kita macam 10 minutes ataupun 15 minutes dah berdiri di siamun berdiri lah. Mun kita duduk selalunya news seberat 30 minutes to 1 hour. Kita duduk lah macam ya.
I see. Right. I'm going to ask more later on.
Okay,
but
sure.
before that, kita ice breaking dulu.
Okay.
So usually on icebreaker, I'll have my guests to pick up 2 out of the 6 cards here because we want to know about you.
All right.
So you have to choose 2 out of the 6 cards here. This card is called icebreaker, where we want to know about your thoughts about your dreams, expose beliefs, self-awareness, courage, and life lessons. So Steward,
sound interesting.
pick 2 out of the 6.
I will pick first card.
Okay. What is it?
Describe a time or situation where you felt screwed over. What happened and how did you respond?
Aduh. Okay, interesting.
Okay, let me think first. Describe.
Lah, you messed up. When was that?
Okay, sekiranya
Sis mesti bekerja lah.
sis mesti bekerja.
Yeah. But if you want to talk about work pun boleh juga. No
Okay.
problem. Yeah.
How to put this one? Okay, sometimes masa kita tengah kerja, sekira ada masa reporting ataupun kita ada event di luar, ada macam tugasan extra assignment.
Right.
So let's say our editor dia ada bagi siap-siap dia bagi sebelum kita turun morning, evening ataupun afternoon dia memang ada assignment. Contohnya steward, esok kita akan cover majlis perasmian hospital baru di Kuching, for example. So kita dah turun, kita dah sediakan all the questions and yang akan ditanya sekiranya ada jolok. Jolok means kita akan tanya menteri ataupun YB ataupun doktor yang
Apa nama dia? Jolok?
Jolok. Jolok ya terms yang digunakan oleh media. Menjolok macam mikrofon kan. So kita tunjuk. Apa pendapat anda berkaitan dengan sekian-sekian. So the terms will be
That's what you call it lah, jolok.
jolok. So selalunya media, rakan-rakan media akan kata okay, hari ini kita ada jolok sekian-sekian, apa topik? So kepada yang ada berkongsi dia. Exactly, itu dia.
Jolok.
Okay, back to the question.
Yeah, back to the question, yeah.
Tiba-tiba editor dia tambah lagi kita punya assignment ataupun task. Steward, last minute. Tadi kita dah berat, kita dah fikir pun nak pola tajuk news apa. Kita dah interview apa tiba-tiba dah ajak. Steward, boleh tak kita tanya lagi dengan YB tu? YBA kenanya mola sekian. So sometimes kita dapat tanya the YB tapi sometimes tak dapat sebabkan setiap menteri ataupun setiap YB ataupun setiap orang-orang penting tu ada timingnya pun.
Yes.
So kita perlu respect dia time. So mun si dapat rasa macam si lengkap.
Yep.
Not completed task yang bagi. Tapi mun si dapat kita cari alternatif lain. For example, kita akan jolok ataupun interview crowd or public. So kita akan tanya mun ada bantuan, so kita akan tanya penerima bantuan. So apa pandangan mereka? So apa bantuan yang diberi kerajaan yang beri kebaikan lah kepada mereka dalam kehidupan macam ya. So ya cara untuk kita supaya terbawa-bawa ataupun mess up dengan apa yang diberi oleh leader pada hari ya.
Alright. I have a question for you.
Okay.
Are you an introverted or an extroverted person? The reason why I ask is because you have to engage the crowd and say, makcik, apa pendapat kita pasal bantuannya yang dah diberi oleh government? Boleh beri pendapat sikit? Because in order for you to do that, you have to be an extrovert. You have to get out of your comfort zone. If you're an introvert like me, you have to face the public. You have to ask questions, and then if you are seorang yang pemalu macam Amit tau, I'll be like, I don't want to ask that. But
actually to approach crowd, that is one of biggest challenges dalam jadi sebab kita perlu convince orang tentang apa yang kita tanya dan dia setidaknya dapat jawab dengan apa yang kita minta.
Yes.
So that will be our responsibility untuk approach seseorang itu. Kita tanya, kita terangkan. Kita boleh terus datang and then, excuse me sir, can you tell us what is the difference between state government and federal government, for example. Ya, kan terkejut mestinya. What, apa ya contohnya? What kind of question is that? So, kita tanya dulu, hi sir, my name is Tio Dawi, I come from TVS. So kita orang ada buat survey berkaitan dengan bantuan-bantuan yang disediakan oleh kerajaan. Kita ada nanggap kah prasmen ada? Oh ada terima bantuan sih ada. So boleh sih kita berkongsikan what is your opinion tentang bantuan yang diberi oleh kerajaan. So nya akan rasa macam dah ready lah, So setidaknya dah prepare. So setidaknya si tahu Joanna jawab, tetapi kita perlukan respondennya. So we need to do something, we call it planted answer. Is it? Okay. Is it correct words? Kita sediakan jawapan untuk sidaknya. Okay. Kita sebut tu aja. Terima kasih kerajaan, terima kasih YB kerana telah macam ya. So nya ada tipsnya di sini.
Okay. Jadi skema jawapan lah.
Okay. Tapi punya bagi respon yang negatif, kita boleh tolongnya tukar ataupun yang jenis yang memang firm dengan yang pun answer. So kita perlu change the subject lah macam ya.
Sifat delete kah? Like this respondent doesn't give the answer that we want, so we delete lah.
Delete next.
Next
person.
Because it's recorded kan, it's not live.
Betul.
Okay lah.
Tapi most of the time, when someone stand in front of the camera, setidaknya akan nervous.
Yes.
Walaupun dia just recorded.
Yep.
Selalunya macam kita reporter sometimes pun macam ya. Walaupun benar ya, how to say it? It's normal. Every day kita molahnya, tapi still we will get nervous when we stand in front of the camera or prompter ke apakah. Pegang mikrofon pun shaking sometimes. Tapi ia adalah merupakan asam garam.
Yes, right.
Betul.
You talk about prompter nak. Ada sih, were there a few incidents where teleprompter si berfungsi? Ada sih macam mana?
Ada.
So what do you do to settle that?
We will prepare a backup. For example, ada papers or ada tab. That's why kita kini tu pakai tab lah. So in case suddenly prompter ya padam ataupun tiba-tibanya stuck. So automatically kita terus baca di prompter ataupun dekat tab ya ataupun paper.
Tablet lah.
So kita baca-baca sampainya boleh dipakai lagi. Munya sampai masa ya paksa lah pakai ya.
Oh no.
Yeah.
How do you nangga tablet at the same time nangga camera? It's a difficult
So baca
coordination.
sikit tangga balik. Baca
man.
sikit tangga balik macam
yeah,
ya.
yeah,
Oh ada caranya di sini.
yeah. Alright. I see. Ada je
Ada.
Komputer rosak. Si function.
Ada betul.
See.
Kadang-kadang news salah. I mean bukan salah loaded atau salah title lah. Mungkin tiba-tibanya sepatutnya
Yeah.
kan we have the rundown. So news A, news B, news C, news A, but tiba-tiba studio director salah tarik news nomor C.
Faham.
Dia tarik. So kita yang baca dekat
Yeah.
dekat dia pun
You baca A.
dekat anchoring pun salah.
Yeah.
So
Dekat
that
visual
is-
C,
yeah.
but then you guys talk about A. Faham.
So it's depend to the news presenter macam mananya tackle
Macam mana
the
you
problem.
tackle?
Sama ada nak ulang semula ataupun next news, next story.
Kita kembali selepas ini. That's it. Macam like fuck it. Aku mau fly iklan.
Betul.
That's it. Macam
Ada juga contohnya. Steward ataupun rakan-rakan yang lain nak. Okay, Steward. Lepas tu kita ada masalah dengan technical. Boleh kita pada kembali lepas tu ataupun berjumpa lagi. Sebutlah. Okay, kembali selepas ini. So dapatlah set technical atau apa yang perlu.
Yeah.
So after all the technical side yang dah settle, baru kita balik to normal. Macam ni.
Right.
Yalah kisah di dalam dan di luar studio.
Yes, sir. I love hearing all these stories because
Yeah.
I actually love seeing apa nama newscasters.
Exactly.
Delok angan-angan delok tang kecil. I want to be like one. So I notice every technical stuff that you guys do. Like okay. Selalu nangga sometimes I'll see some errors.
Yeah.
Then I'll see how you guys manage it and best luck nangga.
Sebab before on air, semua tim perlu bersedia. News presenter, floor manager, studio directors, CG, panel control room, multi control room, semua yang mesti ready. Sebab macam mana, apa-apa yang berlaku, semua perlu bertanggungjawab macam ya.
Right.
So everyone must alert.
Floor manager nya control camera A, camera B kah? Macam mana kah? Like what is the duty of floor manager?
Okay, floor selalunya akan tolong kita tunjuk which camera.
Yep.
Okay, Stewart, look at camera A. So kita camera A.
lah. Yeah.
Okay, next camera B.
Yeah.
Okay, camera tengah-tengah. Main camera.
Yeah,
So,
main cam.
Macam
Yeah.
Selalunya hosting
Yeah.
untuk program buat bicara. Selalu macam Moon News, jarang lah.
Right.
Cumanya ada dua cameras. But for hosting, we have three different cameras. Camera A, camera B, and main camera. Yeah. So it's depend to the studio director and floor
Yep.
to assist which camera that we have to look at. Macam
Okay.
takut salah tangga A tapi sebenarnya B yang ambil.
Yes.
So macam
Okay. Melanggar ni lah.
which camera?
Okay.
Alright.
Alright. You guys ada earpiece tak nak?
Ada. Ada
The one is the director kah? Siapa kah?
studio director.
Studio director.
Producer cuma duduk sebelah dengan studio director. But all the decision must be depends to the producer and studio director. Munya mada kill ataupun drop story, so story drop lah. Munya mada okay, kita pergi kepada news nombor 3 ataupun news nombor 4 ataupun mana
Last minute lah.
Ya, munya
Yalah,
normal.
technical error.
But sometimes we have breaking news.
Okay.
So we need to prepare ourselves.
see.
Steward lepas tu apa tu macam case kami pukul 11 pagi tadi, sepatutnya kami baca news about Premier.
Tiba-tiba TYT.
Tiba-tiba madah TYT dah sampai.
Yeah.
So kami terus madah dengan reporters dekat lokasi. Kami baca anchoring lah. Okay, terus kita bersama dengan rakan setugas di lokasi. So nyet sambut, balik kepada studio, barulah kita baca news yang already disusun tadi.
Biasa. You brought me to the days where I was dekat Red FM lalu RTM.
Yeah.
I was time-nya Pakatan Harapan menang. So I was one of those yang to present the news lah. Like okay, no, sorry. It was the TYT pun message for Chinese New Year. So tiba-tiba director said, you need to read news. Ada perucapan dari TYT. So like okay, so all the listeners of Red FM, we have the perutusan daripada YAB Perdana Menteri kita. So sit back and not sit back lah, ada lah. There's this
ada
adanya pun script. Yes, adanya pun script lah. I just read it through. Best rindu man baca news.
You should back to news.
Hopefully one day, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll be back.
Okay.
Tunggulah. Wait for Instagram. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So next card, please.
Okay, next card.
Okay, pilih.
Yellow one.
Yellow.
What the best mistake you ever made and why?
Ish, cak soalannya.
Interesting. What the best mistake you ever made and why? Is it for good or bad one?
Anything.
Okay. What the best mistake you ever made and why? Let me think first.
Yeah. Okay, dulu.
All right. What the best mistake you ever made and why? Okay. Let's see it.
Sick time kerja ke?
This one is not really a best mistake, tetapi it's a big decision that I have to make, which is I have to decide kerja di Kuching.
Okay.
Because I'm originally from Miri, Batunia.
I see.
So all my family's members semua di Miri lah.
Oh.
So after I finished my study at one of college around Kuching, so
Sipak Padah lah.
Sebelum Padah.
Okay. Right.
Okay. So I decided to going back to my back home, Batunia. So nak cari kerja di Miri lah katanya supaya get close to my family. Cari kerja. I try my very best to find any kind of job dekat Miri, tapi unfortunately all the vacancy itu yang kami attendnya interview apa semuanya si menjadi.
I see.
Sebab masa kan kita fresh graduate,
Right.
so we don't have any strong background about our experience in any kind of field lah. Hanya setakat akademik, best student ke apakah pernah jadi itu jadi it is not really strong point
On
untuk
paper,
dapat job.
Yeah.
Even though we kita kena someone dalam that company semua, tapi it's not help at the end of the day. Kita perlu jua. Kita pun rezeki. So cari-cari saya dapat. So kami balik pergi ke Kuching, kerja dekat security company, management security macam ni lah. So kami 1 year kerja jadi admin, terima laporan pasal ada kes pecah masuk lah, ada kes di sekolah security si menjalankan tugas dengan baik macam ni. So it quite boring because bukan minat. That is really not my passion. Cuma macam kita kerja because we need to provide the food in our table. Orang katanya lah. So dalam tahun 2017 balik lagi 2016 balik pergi Kuching, kerja 1 year dekat security tadi. Lepasnya kenalan di TV Sarawak Masaya. Namanya Iqbal, one of our orang yang memulakan TVS dulu lah, one of the staff. Okay. And then tanya lah, Stuart, kita masih lagi, are you still interested working in media industry? Katanya lah. So it took me a days untuk fikir lah. Kami mau kerja balik. Before tu, kami practical di Utusan Sarawak.
Right.
As a reporter,
I see.
a journalist lah. So kami turun cover news pasal pola news, lekas yang news akan keluar dekat surat khabar every morning. So gembira lah ada nama Stuart, pelatih sekian-sekian macam ni. So balik kepada Iqbal tadi, memang dah mau ada vacancy, boleh juga Ik, Tapi kami mau kepada Iban News lah. Ada sih. Ya ada. Memang kami tengah cari reporters and anchor untuk Iban Desk sebenarnya. So kami datang and then interview dekat mat saya, bos ya, interview apa semua. 2 minggu after ya ada good news lah. Kami diterima. So kami bagi masa dalam 3 months under probation. So positif and then kami terus ambil kerja. Lepas ya before puji Tuhan.
Puji Tuhan.
TV Sarawak before jadi TV nya mungkin kita tahu lah nya Facebook
Yes.
and YouTube only.
Yes.
So 2020 barulah di establish as a one of TV station.
Yeah.
Local TV station in Malaysia.
Yeah.
So until now.
Kira you one of the seniors lah.
You can say that. Ya, boleh lah.
Since 2016 lah.
Ya, 2016, 17.
2017.
First March 2017 until now. Almost 8 years.
Senior.
If I'm not mistaken.
Right.
Yalah, quite of journey macam yalah. Tapi yalah, perjalanan steward Dawi macam ya dalam industri media.
Right. Then your family, how did they accept this line of job that you do? Are they okay with it?
Okay, I can say that.
Was it difficult for them?
Not really. At first, adalah macam mak macam, kita jauh lah. Susah nak balik walaupun di kucingnya apa semua. Tapi kini tu dah okay dah. So kalau ada cuti or any of days yang banyak, so balik sekejap lah ke Miri.
Right, I see.
Sebab I just want to say that I am a breadwinner in my family actually.
Yeah.
So
faham.
yeah, so my brothers, my sisters and my cousins semua look up to me lah dalam belajar, dalam mencari career, and then I felt so lucky sebab dekat kampung kami one of the talent yang dapat masuk dalam industri itu. So I make my hometown proud.
Yeah.
Macam ni lah.
Nice.
So mun balik kampung, habis lah steward kerja ya. Walaupun sebenarnya there's a long journey. There's so much challenges apa semua yang kita perlu face off. Macam ni.
But you've made everyone proud. And you've made yourself proud as well.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
Sebenarnya.
I mean, you should be proud of that.
Yeah.
Because it's not an easy job. It's not an easy journey.
Betul.
But you've made it to where you're at today.
Yeah.
And I could say that, correct me if I'm wrong, but you are one of the first reporter in the news, on camera.
Yeah.
Iban reporter, Iban newscaster. Kan?
It's already in history.
Yeah. You are one of the few, kan?
Yeah.
Yeah. You should be proud of that, man.
Of course.
Yeah.
Always in my heart.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Okay, before that, cheers, no?
Cheers.
Cheers to the journey of Stewart.
Okay, you too. Ooh.
Cheers. Alright.
Here we go.
Okay, let's go. Alright, mari kita pergi ke soalan. Okay, usually if you notice my questions, I don't put numberings.
Okay.
Because I'll jump from one question to another.
Ya, seperti yang kami orang selalu lakukan lah.
Okay.
If we want to interview someone, we will give them a few questions.
Yeah.
Tapi not really accordingly lah.
Yes.
Kepada ya. Kita boleh pick up any kind of questions.
Okay.
Kadang-kadang saya habis pun questionnya.
Yes.
Yang stuck dekat nombor 4.
Faham.
Pas the rest off.
Normal lah.
Normal.
Yeah. Cool. Dah boleh kerja TPS atau?
Boleh. Anytime. Okay.
Fingers crossed. Hopefully ada.
Oh.
Yeah. Alright. So, Stewart, how would you describe newscasting as a career? Is it fun? It's all nice on the camera, but behind camera, you never know, man. You don't know the stories behind it. No. Yeah, how would you define?
Okay, before that, some of my close mates, my family members, my relatives, they assume that I only work as a news presenter. Setidaknya madah, kita kah baca berita ya kah? Best lah baca berita. So, banyak kawan-kawan yang nanya, kita kerja just baca berita aja. Tetapi sebenarnya there's a lot of tasks that we given to us. So news presentingnya salah sikit. Sebab kita akan buat reporting, kita akan buat hosting, editing, producing, and any kind of field yang berkaitan dengan broadcasting lah selalunya. So for me, become one of the news presenter for Iban is a very apa kata tu, sangat fun lah.
Okay.
Fun. Sebab because of that job ataupun task kita dikenali di across the region macam not only in Sarawak tapi juga di Semenanjung dan sebagainya. So anywhere kita pergi, mun ada yang kenal akan tanya yang bergambar dengan kita, tanya best lah kita baca berita, best lah kita ada interview tu, best lah kita hosting tu sekian. So yang menyebab kita motivated macam untuk meneruskan kerja kita sebab kita baca news tu, we provide ataupun kita menyediakan
deliver news,
information to the rakyat actually. Particularly about bantuan yang diberikan oleh kerajaan. Semua benda-benda yang cerita-cerita rakyat. Successful stories kepada yang dalam business, in music industry, acting industry dan sebagainya. So banyak pada yang kita dah interview setidaknya sangat-sangat how to say it, helpful dalam kita membuat konten untuk news. So kita akan sentiasa berjumpa among our editors, reporters, what we need to add to make our content more interesting, more apa nama tadi, lebih diterima oleh masyarakat lah. Nyasi macam Kuching centric, Miri centric, or Sarawak centric. Sebab sometimes for our utama BM, news kita bukan local di Sarawak aja, tapi ada story daripada Semenanjung, daripada Sabah, sometimes dekat Indonesia, Brunei, before tu. So banyaklah colourful stories, not only for local, tapi yang menyumbang ataupun orang lebih interested to watch our local contents. Macam pertanian, farmers, apa nama tadi SMEs, small medium enterprise dan sebagainya. Macam lah.
So let's go to that story then, because I saw on YouTube. Before that, congratulations, you've won silver for the award that you won last year. Apa nama award itu? Sustainability Journalism Award last year, and you won silver. Before I go further to the question, how do you feel when your name was called as number 2, silver?
I was very grateful, and actually, frankly speaking, this is my first ever accomplishments as a reporter or apa nama tadi, talent dalam broadcasting. So sangat-sangat grateful, and then sangka lah, unexpected. Tapi at the end of the day, dapat message daripada KJA, Kenyalang Awards Federation, yang madah kami one of the winner untuk that category. Tapi not sure yang akan madah kita nombor 1, nombor 2, nombor 3. Tapi cun-cun juga malamnya ada dinner dengan dinner kawan-kawan lah. So kami dapat join the ceremony yang diadakan di Pullman Miri masa ya. Kami orang ada function ataupun event di Kuching yang dapat dielakkan. So just nangga keputusan daripada live YouTube. So tiba-tiba mana Stewart dengan apa tajuk news dengan apa yang dimenangi. So oh my god, we won it macam So jadi yalah our next stand up untuk ke arah yang lebih bagus lah. So we will prepare some apa nama tadi, proposal. Kita nak buat apa lagi, special report, what our next project macam So sebab semua special reports yang dipolah oleh semua reporters yang di lapangan, hasil kerja keras sidaknya boleh dihantar dalam mana-mana anugerah broadcasting ataupun kewartawanan ataupun penyiaran di seluruh Malaysia tu. So kadang-kadang yang sangkut dan ialah rasa macam kita rasa wow. All my hard workings selama tu
paid off.
At the end of the day paid off. Macam
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice. Congrats once again.
Yeah, thank you. Tapi saya nak cerita sikit lah tentang perjalanannya.
I was just about to talk about that. Yeah. Go. Give.
Reporter yang di-assign to cover this story, special report berkaitan dengan
Okay, before that, I'd like to address this to our viewers there who do not know where we're heading towards.
Okay.
So, Stewart has won this Sustainability Journalism Award broadcast section.
Yeah.
He's won silver. He has covered on a company's CSR to supply source hydro panels for clean water at SMK Baleh Kapit. He went on site, I think, for that reporting.
Yeah.
It was last year at SMK Baleh Kapit. I saw the video and I saw how hardworking these people are.
Yeah.
This company carried those big, heavy hydro panels to provide clean water for the students and the staffers of SMK Baleh Kapit.
Yeah,
And for you to cover that story, it's an eye-opening. It shows that the interiors of Sarawak are still in need of clean water.
Yeah.
At the same time, you showcase these heroic stories of these people
Yeah.
who provided clean water for these people who are our future generations, the students of SMK Baleh Kapit.
Yeah.
So yeah, going back to that question just now, like how was it like the journey like in preparing this news?
Okay. At first, there's a few name of our reporters yang disediakan untuk cover buat liputan ni di Kapit. So sepatutnya one of my friends, one of my colleague namanya Razi, sepatutnya pergi bersama dengan tim GBJSB.
Yeah.
I'm not sure their full name, tapi namanya GBSB company ya. So tiba-tiba Razi at that time si dapat beri komitmen sebab ada komitmen lain. So for the replacement, sidaknya angkat nama kami. So kami datang, kami datang meeting dengan sidak tu seorang diri apa semua. Sebab kami pun marketing semua busy sebab terlalu banyak program yang berlaku dalam bulannya last year. So kami datang meeting dengan all the CEO sidaknya apa semua tadi. So kita buat storyboard A, B, C, D, apa yang kita perlu pola apabila sampai di Kapit, so what is our next location and then what we have to do dalam menceritakan sidaknya gembak pakai lori pakai sampan apa semua.
Yeah.
So ia perlu direkod.
Yeah.
Sebabnya sidaknya klien actually the company is our client. So sidaknya ada bayarlah kepada sebab menceritakan tentang company sidaknya. Tetapi disebabkan story itu berkaitan dengan our state government policy yang emphasize on sustainability.
Yep.
So kami fikirlah, why don't we try hantar story tu walaupunnya paid news. Jadi cuba hantar, diterima, approve sebab ada dia punya synopsis yang quite fascinating lah masa saya. So hantar dia dapat kami dapat assume ataupun kami dapat expectnya akan dapat sebab kami hantarnya dalam 2 categories if I'm not mistaken. One Sustainability Journalism Award CGG about community well-being, something macam ni lah bunyinya. So yang tersangkut adalah sustainability.
Yeah.
So so 5 days.
Bermalam
it took 5 days for us to complete the task. Dengan panasnya.
Yes, I was just about to say that. Panasnya.
Dengan sunburnnya.
Yes.
Dengan jalan-jalan yang
jalan berbatu.
Jalan yang berbatu apa semua. Tapi
logging road.
Yang merupakan experience yang sangat-sangat for me jarang berlaku. So we have to grab the opportunity. So kita akan simpan sampai bila-bila.
Nice. Right. And you've won second for that.
Okay.
For that news. Yeah, dapat silver lagi
Yeah.
for the news.
So kita akan cuba hantar lagi untuk national level. Due date will be this coming Monday, 31st January for MPI, Malaysia Press Institute.
MPI.
MPI.
Nice.
National level. So kita tunggulah dapat ke seat, tapi at least we try.
Yeah, cuba.
Untuk hantar, yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay.
Right. Okay. All right. So you've been reading news since IBAN news since 2020, 2021 ya, 2020. IBAN
For
news,
you mean
TVS.
for TVS?
Yeah.
Since 2020.
Yeah, 2020. Oh no, before that 2017 pun in IBAN kah?
In IBAN juga. Tapi BM IBAN lah sebab masa saya our workforce not really cukup ya.
Alright.
So we not.
But actively in IBAN 2020 lah.
Yeah,
Full time lah.
full time,
kiranya.
2020,
Yeah, full time
yeah.
2020.
Hosting dalam program in IBAN, news IBAN.
Oh yeah, hosting as well lah.
Yeah.
Hosting and news reading.
Betul.
So do you face any challenges when it comes to newscasting or hosting in IBAN as compared to using Bahasa Malaysia?
Yeah, you can say that because IBAN is one of the bahasa yang sangat-sangat in my heart actually. Sebab memang betul-betul how to say it, try to menaikkan standard, bukan standard lah, how to say it, bahasa IBAN ni supaya diminati.
Yep.
Not only among IBANs tapi juga Dayak yang lain. Sebab mun kita dengan anak sida Dayak lain ataupun etnik lain sidaknya pandai kelakar IBAN, it's normal.
Right.
Untuk IBAN pandai kelakar Bidayuh ke orang Ulu ke, ianya jarang sekali berlaku.
Correct.
Ya.
Betul.
So ia menyebabkan that is why one of the reason kena kami suka gila dalam mula news in IBAN, hosting in IBAN, supaya kami dapat belajar bahasa IBAN dengan lebih firm, and then at the same time ada ethics dapat belajar juga yang suka, yang faham.
Yep.
Selain daripada bahasa Malaysia kita, bahasa Melayu macam ya.
Yep.
So back to the question, challenges masa kita. Okay, for news casting tadi dah nak kita dah cerita. For hosting, sebab untuk TVS saya ada pengalaman ataupun si pernah dipolah orang.
Faham.
Program-program yang dibuat menggunakan IBAN language.
Yeah.
So when me and my friend Priscilla was given the opportunity untuk molah program yang menggunakan IBAN language, at first kita macam hesitate lah, macam dapat sih kita dua tu, cobalah si pernah dipolah any local TV station in Malaysia, jarang si ada nak dipolah orang. So kita orang diberi peluang setengah jam untuk program. So kami lebih kepada hiburan. So my first program is called Sada Kenyalang.
Oh, okay. I saw.
Sada Kenyalang.
Yeah.
And then my friend Priscilla, IBAN Global. So one more to entertainment and one more to serious topic about politics, economy, culture, and etc. So for me, kepada artis Dayak, IBAN, Bidayuh, Masaya, orang Ulu. So nak tak nak, we have to execute.
Right.
So in the end of the day, dapat jua episod 1 okay, episod 2 okay, episod 3 okay. Tapi sampai habis season 1 ya. So we need to stop because of pandemic COVID-19.
I see.
So banyak perancangan yang kita already plan awalnya terbantut terhenti because of the pandemic. So hopefully in the next future or the near future kita akan cuba untuk revive balik program yang menggunakan IBAN language. Sebab dalam IBAN language, program IBAN we're not only focusing into Iban community but all the Dayak community. Termasuk di pedalaman dan juga di di bandar apa semualah
Right.
kepada story rakyat kita yang perlu ditangga tidak
Right.
lain macam ya. Yalah cabarannya adalah dari segi kita nak mula questions, nak cari guest yang pandai berkelakar.
Yeah, that is I understand that.
Yeah.
Because as a podcaster pun I need to get guests that are comfortable in speaking and in front of the camera.
Betul.
Yang si malu. yeah, in a way, yeah. Yeah, continue.
And then fikir suka si orang anggap program ya.
Right.
So ia merupakan cara. Tapi all these years mun kita orang pergi rural area and then we meet some community dekat rural area, setidaknya suka, setidaknya menyambut baik program-program yang dipolah kami dengan Priscilla sebelum tu, selain daripada berita itself. So sampai kena nanya, so when is your next episode? I mean, when is your next program macam yang saya nanya. Kelak kita masih dalam perancangan apa semua. Sebab kita pun, if you notice it, our community, we have so much colorful cultures, music yang orang boring nangga ataupun mendengar. So yalah nak dimbak sebenarnya selain pada kita mbak cerita pasal politik, pasal polisi kerajaan, pasal berkaitan dengan pendidikan dan sebagainya yang memang penting. Tapi at the same time kita perlu angkat ataupun we promote our cultures, our arts. Menggunakan platform TV dan media sosial. When we talking about social media, kini tu TVS cuba make it balance TV and social media. So dua-duanya mesti at the same level.
So that's why lah ada TVS Entertainmentnya
Exactly.
on Instagram.
So TVS Entertainment only for entertainment
lah.
So TVS News, news macam ya. So maybe in the next future, if I'm not mistaken, kita akan ada page masing-masing, which is Iban page, English page, BM page. BM memang dah ada lah. For ada Mandarin desk.
Right.
So kita akan cuba untuk spread all the contents about TVS. Macam lah. In the next future.
Nice.
Selamat ya rasanya.
This year lah rasanya.
This year.
Makin banyak kerja lah.
Makin banyak kerja. That's why lah kita perlukan orang-orang yang talents yang di luar siya. All the talents outside there yang ada passion, yang ada interest nak dalam kerja dalam bidang tu. So I think this is your golden opportunity and you need to grab it before orang lain macam ya.
So those Iban viewers out there who want to be part of TVS, tunggu je, wait for Facebook announcement and apply it right away. So one thing that I like to highlight is that I like to applaud your effort, you and Priscilla, because you dah angkat the Iban community, the Iban entertainment industry to a whole new level. Before this, it was just about YFM, Cats FM, these artists to perform
in our local radio.
Local radio, and then performing at fun fairs or probably for Iban music industry, dekat BCCK, whatnot. And you've brought it to another level where you put it on camera, and you have produced not just politics stories, but also stories of entertainment, stories of these
cultures,
unsung heroes of entertainment, men and women. Stories of macam sida Winnie Albert, macam sida
Ricky Anderson,
Timothy, and all this.
Barry guys. He knows all the Daya artists.
Of course, I know. I'm a proud Daya. I'm a proud Bidayo.
All right.
So, I'd like to applaud you and your effort because to be the first TV station in Sarawak to deliver this kind of news, must be difficult, must be nervous, heart-wrenching, nervous lah.
Yeah,
Because no
because
one
we-
has done this
yeah,
before.
We never done it before.
Yeah, you guys never done it before. And you guys are the first to carry the torch.
Yeah.
You guys are doing it well. And
We
for
try
me,
our very best.
no worries. You guys have done it well.
Yeah.
And for me, as a viewer, I'm looking at it in the angle of wow, I applaud you guys for
Yeah.
this effort. And I wish that, I wish that there will be a slot for Bidayos as well. Because-
Exactly,
Yeah,
of
yeah. So TVS, if you're watching, kidding. Yeah. All right, so let's move on.
Okay.
Okay. I'd like to know lah. Have you received any comments from any makcik or pakcik Iban listeners who would view your news and say, hey, I wish I like to say this in Iban, but I can't say it. Hey, your pronunciation is wrong. This is how you pronounce it. Have you received that?
So far, I never received any kind of that. How to say it?
Ada haters?
Haters ada.
Oh wow! Newscaster pun ada haters.
We have to realize that not everyone is
Damn.
like you.
Why?
I'm not sure.
Why do
Mungkin-
people hate Stewart Dowie? He's the
Actually-
most humble guy ever.
Actually, we can call them haters. Mungkin how to say it? Ada macam komentar, macam ya.
comments lah.
Orang yang beri komen, orang yang beri pandangan
Criticism,
ya,
criticize
betul.
semua ya.
Dia, apa yang tidaknya suka and si suka.
Alright.
So we can say that when we decided to working in this industry, we need to realize that ada orang suka apa yang kita pola, ada orang yang suka si, tapi sebenarnya orang yang si suka kita sebenarnya suka sebenarnya
Yes.
sebab any products yang kita produce setidaknya akan ambil tahu sebenarnya.
Yeah.
Walaupun setidaknya selalu cari kita pun mistake. So si boleh tu, si boleh ya. Tapi when it comes to pronunciation, diction semua ya. So far me and my friends si ada sebab we've been trained
Okay.
to pronounce. Mun ada apa-apa yang kita sure, kita akan tanya dengan cikgu bahasa Iban, dengan prof di universiti semualah. Betul sih nyebut macam tu. Sebab bahasa Iban tu sebenarnya dekat betong lain, dekat
Yes.
miri lain, dekat kenawit lain,
Semarahan
dekat apa
lain.
semarahan lain. But the end of the day, what we present in TV or dekat mana-mana social media nya difahami oleh semua Iban.
Yep.
Ya, semua Iban akan faham. Even though Bidayuh, orang Ulu yang pandai bahasa Iban pun tahu apa yang disebut,
Yeah.
yang ditulis ya.
Yeah.
So mungkin ada teguran dari segi sebutan kepada rakan-rakan yang lain apa semua. But we keep learning. So we keep learning. Lepas yang ada mistakes kita akan cuba si molah yaki
Yeah,
macam lah.
Right.
So fortunately 2 days ago our institute IPG campus Batu Lintang,
Oh wow. Okay.
their ex-director Dr. Lambat Lindong, if you know him,
No.
dengan timnya Edil dengan campus di Rajang. Exactly.
I saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So dictionary we can say that the latest edition untuk sidak-sidak yang memerlukan dictionary, not only kepada yang jadi writers,
Right.
kepada yang kepada yang membaca, yang mengolah lagu, apa semua, they can refer to that dictionary latest one,
Right.
latest edition.
Right.
If I'm not mistaken, English to Iban. So for me and my friends, sometimes kita ada we learn a few new words,
Right.
ataupun tiba-tiba contohnya perkataan yang not really familiar. So we translate it to English first and then we refer to the dictionary. So fortunately, we can say that all the words yang menjadi our questions along this journey kita dapat pakai di sini. Sebab kamus yang tadi ada beberapa perkataan yang modern. I mean bahasa Iban tu nya perlu perlu bergerak seiring dengan perkembangan
Follow
dunia
the
kini.
trend of times lah.
Ya.
Yeah,
Ada bahasa lama yang kita perlu kekalkan, ada bahasa baru yang kita perlu masuk dan pelajari macamnya. So it's quite helpful lah kepada kita orang yang dalam dunia tu. So I can say that kami recommend lah kepada sesiapa yang memerlukan reference, milikilah dictionary yang baru itu.
Bukan sponsor lah, saya dah sponsor lah.
Not only for Iban, kepada sida-sida lain yang ingin belajar bahasa Iban, so this is your time untuk cari benda yang boleh dijadikan sebagai reference.
Iklan free ya.
Iklan free.
Iklan free.
Bisa sebutnya. Okay.
Yeah. So, throughout these years of you being a reporter, being a we're going back to that lah.
Yeah.
Haters, what would be your message to them lah? Yang personally attack you like, I don't like you tiba-tiba out of nowhere.
Yeah. Thank you. Sebab sebab yang bagi komen yang not really good kepada kita pun ya, tapi ia menunjukkan Sidak yang tak minat sebenarnya dengan kita. Ya, punya si minat yang Sid akan try to attack ataupun bagi-bagi message yang yang kurang menyenangkan.
Yeah.
So hopefully one day kepada yang Sid suka kita, Sidaknya akan cuba melihat what is our advantage, what is good about us, dan as we know, kita sebagai manusia tu we did mistake. Tapi kita perlu belajar dari kesalahannya untuk much better macamnya in the future. Yeah.
Okay.
Ada orang yang perfect. It sounds cliche, tapi that is the reality.
Yeah. Betul.
Yeah.
True. So all you haters are there, that's the message from Stewart.
Just be yourself.
Yeah.
Just
betul.
be yourself. Just continue what you good at and never ever let ada komen yang si bagus ya make you
to bring you down. Yeah.
Don't underestimate others abilities macamnya lah. Sebab kita si tahu, kita si kenal orang yang secara dekat.
Yeah.
So daripada kita memberi komen yang si bagus dengar, apa kita try to make friend with them.
Yeah.
So ni tahu sebenarnya nya macam tu, nya macam ya sebenarnya.
Yeah. Right. Nice.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering now. You as a newscaster, you as a hosting, you as a host.
Yep.
What is that one experience that you can never forget until today that you're very cherished about? Like it's very beautiful and you can never forget it until today.
Okay.
Throughout your career lah.
I can say that when I am selected to become one of the hosts untuk election, state election and PRU,
Sarawak Decides.
Sarawak Decide dengan Malaysia Decides.
Oh yeah.
PRN dan PRU.
Right.
Yeah, sebab as I said earlier, as I mentioned earlier, sebab masih baru, and then hosting menggunakan bahasa Iban untuk topik-topik yang serius.
Heavy yo.
And then we invite all the panels yang memang experts dalam bidang masing-masing. Professors,
lecturers.
Ya betul.
Yeah.
So kita perlu menyediakan soalan-soalan yang memang level tidaknya yang boleh. Tapi soalan janganlah macam kita shock sendiri.
Yeah.
Pastikan soalan yang mengikut apa yang diminta oleh our editors.
Takut your rakyat, those viewers si faham.
Yeah. Tapi in my previous experience Jepat Decides.
Okay, Jepat.
Pun kami dipilih untuk jadi host tapi menggunakan BM lah.
Okay.
So ia pun jadi boleh dikatakan pengalaman ataupun experience yang constantly in my mind, dalam hati kami memang dipilih jadi host ya. Sebab kami memang sebelum tu si pernah pun nak jadi host benda-benda yang serious. Because my passion is actually more to entertainment.
Right.
So I must like to talk with singers, actors dan kepada sidak yang pandai berpantun apa semua.
Right.
Sebab di sini kita ada gila rules yang we can say do and don't lebih kurang berbanding kita berdepan dengan sida-sida experts, sida professor, sida lecturers, sida doktor macam ya. Jadi ia merupakan pelanggan yang terbaik, and then dari sini kita akan terus belajar macam ni. Sebab all of us kita ada someone that we have to look up. I mean your idol,
Role model lah.
Yeah, who is your ultimate idol macam ya. For me, I can say that for entertainment, Malaysian semua tahu Datuk Haji Pak Nil.
Oh, Pak Nil.
Aznil.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
For host lah.
Yeah.
Kami memang minatnya dari kecil, dari sekolah rendah dulu, dari Academy Fantasia.
Oh, right. Nice.
Macam-macam Aznil semua lah.
Pak Nil.
Punya jadi host dekat memangnya ada X factornya. Yang saya ada auranya yang saya ada dekat host-host lain. Sebab there's a lot of talents di Sarawak ataupun di Semenanjung yang memang kini tu dah macam cendawan tumbuh selepas hujan. So dekat Sarawak itself, I can say that banyak talent kita yang memang they can be a successful host in the future.
Yeah.
Cuma they need a right platform
Yes.
to polish their talents, to showcase their talents supaya hanya di-recognize oleh not only locally but nationally, maybe internationally one day. Yeah.
Right.
Macam lah.
Cool. Okay.
Jadi host lah. Ya pengalaman yang kami akan ingat sampai bila. Sebab bukan semua orang boleh jadi host untuk topik-topik yang berat macam ni.
True.
Sebab
Correct.
kita perlu study.
Yeah.
Contohnya, let me say, for example, mohon esok ya kita ada guest professor daripada Unimas, and we talk about the importance of education kepada student di rural area. Contoh macam ya. So kita perlu research berapa peratus
Statistics, figures,
data semua ya. Tapi not really details, just the surface one yang si detail gila. So the next morning ya, mohon dekat set ya, kita dah simpan dah. Nak tanya dengan nervousnya, dengan excitednya semua di sia. Tapi more to excited lah sebenarnya sebab di sia orang akan nangga how is your intelligent, your ability, macam mana kita
how you carry yourself as a presenter,
how do you present your questions, how you to counter back soalan-soalan jawapan yang diberikan oleh expert yang tadi,
how to expand the topic, the conversation, how to transition from one topic to another.
Exactly. So sometimes kita akan rasa bangga sebab kita dapat kelakar dengan expert dia jawab, lepas kita tanya balik, jawab kita tanya ke balik. So continuously.
So jalan lah.
Si macam okay, kita tanya first question, where do you live? I live here. Okay, next question, what do you do for your living? Tapi sepatutnya kita tanya, sini kita tinggal. Kami tinggal di Kuching. Oh, di Kuching area ni ya. Nah, so soalannya expand. Yang si mati di sini aja. So that's the kemanisan dalam kita pun hosting ya sebenarnya.
So for those viewers who want to be a host, those were the tips given by Stuart, and a bit from myself also. I mean, that's how you be a host. You need to know how to expand the topics. If someone asks you A, you expect your guests to answer A+, A1, A2, A3, and then you can go further from A3, A31, A32, A33, expand, and then you transition your question from question A to question B. How do you transition that? Banyak kerja, right?
Supaya more interesting. Si macam boring ataupun macam cliche ataupun macam apa di kelakar saya tu. Kita ada soalan yang macam kenaknya macam ya profesor.
Yep.
Kenaknya macam ya.
Yep.
Profesor kata, sepatutnya kita macam tu, macam ni. Tapi masih juga ada contoh macam ya.
Yeah.
So the conversation between you as a host and guest itu nya si macam terlalu disiajak.
Right.
Macam habis macam ya. Orang masih macam ternanti-nanti.
Yes.
Ya, ataupun macam it's not enough.
Yeah.
We want more.
Yeah.
Next please. Contoh macam
Yeah. Faham. Lalu beri give more. Yeah.
So the challenges tadi yang macam kita perlu study apa semua tu, at the end of the day nyasi akan jadi kita pun hardship. Ia akan menjadi satu yang kita rasa macam this is the thing that I must do first before kita dapat sewenang-wenang. Oh, I'm the host, you know. I will appear on TV macam something ya. Kita apa ada contoh macam ya. So sebenarnya kita tim kosong. So banyak lagi orang yang macam knowledgeable daripada kita. So benda ya kita perlu ada rasa macam ni tu, don't overconfident lah macam ya. Kita perlu melihat perkembangan di sekeliling kita macam ya. Jangan terlalu macam I can do this. I tak perlu study macam ya. Malah spontan je pun macam ya.
But on the day itself,
kita akan
stuck here and there. Yeah.
Lagi-lagi kalau kita hosting pairing.
Woo, yeah.
So the energy must balance between you and your pair.
Yes.
Jangan macam kita terlalu overshadow ataupun terlalu confident macam kawan kita. Macam ya. So mun kawan kita diam, so we will help.
Cobalah tolong.
She or he.
Yeah.
Macam tu. Contohnya Barry. So tadi kami dah madah dengan contohnya kalau kita so kita madah kita akan ada idea lepas ya. So kita guna betul. Macam at least.
Yeah.
That's why kita dibagi kerja pairing.
Yeah.
So we need to back up each other macam ya. Jangan macam aku mau offer bagi kita supaya orang aku yang best jadi host. Kita macam no.
Which is wrong. Salah.
Which is very very wrong.
Because pairing you mesti teamwork bah.
Betul.
If let's say A and B pairing together. A at least be the talking ones, B mesti listening, but once A dah habis talk, probably B can talk and then A listens and banter lah, like sambung-sambung, transition together, make it flow better.
So that will make the conversation more hidup lah. Hidupnya si macam seorang krik-krik.
Yes.
Kita aja yang kelakar-kelakar.
Yes.
So
the audience can tell.
Bear it in mind.
Yeah.
Supaya kita jangan gila macam.
Yeah.
Confident tadi lah. Confident boleh.
Yeah.
Tapi jangan terlalu gila.
Too much. Yeah. Jangan sampai you overshadow your partner. Your partner kelak maju.
Well prepared lah. Well prepared supaya kita macam sure apa nak dikelakar masa kita dalam set. Sebab orang tanggungjawabnya orang menunggu kita beri maklumat yang betul-betul yang diperlukan orang ramai. Bukan setakat kita okay aku dah jadi host hari itu isi ke borang apa semua. No.
It's more than that. Information more pada you need to have your points ready. Bukan sekadar like you said lah kelakar ting kosong. No.
Tambah-tambah apabila program itu live.
Yes.
Live di TV, live dekat all the social medias.
Yeah.
So you need to be prepared mentally and physically. Sebab sometimes ada orang yang akan komen, sometimes ada good or constructive comments, ada yang macam destructive ataupun benda-benda yang macam si patut. Kena pembaca berita, kena hostnya kelakar benda ya.
Right.
Ada statistiknya.
Yes.
So ia akan menyebabkan kita akan menerima komen-komen yang pedas daripada netizen.
Yeah. But which is true lah. If you see study, siapa suruh isi study?
Betul. Jangan ambil tugasan itu.
Yeah.
Apa nama tu? Bagian dengan orang lain. Mun kita rasa macam saya dapat lah aku macam ni. Tapi mun kita nak coba, kita ada passion, kita ada keinginan untuk mencoba ya. So
do it.
Jangan macam tak gagak.
Right.
Bukan dalam bidang tu lah, mana-mana bidang je. We need to very sure what we need to do next macam ya.
See, from someone who's very knowledgeable and very experienced in this industry, in this broadcasting industry.
Still learning.
Yeah, but you've been there for years,
Yeah.
so you have the right to say whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
I feel it, bro, because I
Yeah.
could feel that banyak sekali mistake aku nangga dari junior aku tu. Yeah, right. Is that? Yeah, I'm sure
Yeah.
that's what you felt. Yeah,
We need to care each other lah.
Yeah,
Mau ada apa-apa kita tanya our seniors,
Correct.
kita tanya our head macam ya.
yeah,
Jangan kita macam sorry to say bodoh sombong.
yeah.
Mun kita dah lah si tahu apa-apa, sombong lagi. So
Dah lah bodoh, sombong gi.
there is no chance for you to shine apa macam orang lain. Kita
Yeah.
akan macam yang dekat your own circle
Yeah,
because you don't want to talk, you don't want to ask anybody that more experienced
yeah,
than you. So sometimes we need to do a reflection of ourselves supaya kita dapat apa nama tu how to say it, dapat tahu ataupun sentiasa berada di tahap yang
Yes.
orang macam nyokenya nyatu macam nyatu tu bukanlah kita madah we are always be a good guy, no, tapi sometimes kita perlu macam yang juga.
yeah, yeah.
That's my own opinion lah.
Right. Yeah. That's it for someone who's been experienced for years. Speaking of someone who has been experienced in this broadcasting industry, right?
Okay.
For you, Stuart, I'd like to ask for your opinion. What is your hope for the broadcasting scene
Yeah.
as an Iban? Or you're an Iban, right?
Yep.
Yeah, as an Iban. What is your goal for the Iban community, especially in broadcasting lah? Do you wish to see more? Because the reason why I ask you is because when we talk about Iban scene, it's all about music.
Oh.
The number one thing that pops in your head when you talk about entertainment scene in Iban, music. Because I will say disangkal lagi. Iban
Yup.
scene is memang from the top since forever.
Yep.
And this industry, broadcasting, is still new.
Yep.
So what is your hope for this?
Frankly speaking, as I mentioned earlier, yang kita kata tadi, orang-orang Iban ataupun orang-orang Dayak macam kita tu, actually there's a lot of them yang dah berkecimpung dalam dunia kewartawanan dan penyiaran tu, journalism and broadcasting. Dekat RTM kita ada orang Iban, orang Bidayuh yang kerja jadi pembaca berita yang kita tahu sebenarnya di TV3 dan sebagainya. Cuma untuk how to say generasi baru tu, TVS merupakan salah satu platform yang akan sentiasa mencari talents, because one of our state government policy is talent development. That's why kita ada Kementerian MAITD, Ministry of Education, Innovation and Talent Development. So gunakan kementerian ataupun opportunity yang disediakan oleh kerajaan untuk kita polish our talents, ke mana-mana talents.
Yeah.
Sebab before 2030 Sarawak will be developed state. So we need to grab all the opportunities given by the state government dalam any kind of field yang kita rasa kita sesuai. So untuk kepada yang broadcasting tu memang di Sarawak tu kita masih kurang.
Yeah.
Especially kepada yang not really have a expertise in Iban language. At least we have our basic in Iban language. Like me, at first I was someone that not really how to say it, expert or master in Iban actually, tapi pernah lah belajar bahasa Iban masa secondary schools, tapi sampai form 3 je. So form 4.5 dah si ambil bahasa lagi.
Yeah.
So kepada yang nembi-nembi Iban,
Yep.
belia-belia Iban yang lain yang masih dalam sekolah ke universiti, gunakan peluang tu untuk setidaknya pilih sikit bidang baru that they can explore and maybe will give them better future. Ialah dalam bidang broadcasting. Sebab kini tu kita perlukan orang yang pandai menulis, pandai hosting yang menggunakan bahasa Iban dan juga bahasa-bahasa yang lain sebenarnya, not only Iban language.
Yeah.
Not only in broadcasting industry, but also in education field. Kita masih kekurangan guru-guru yang berkelulusan bahasa Iban. That's why our Deputy Prime Minister, Dato' Ahmad Douglas Suga, kita masukkan sikit pasal kerajaan situ, they try to provide Iban course dekat Unimas instead of di UPSI. Before tu, kepada siapa yang ingin menjadi cikgu yang mengajar dalam bahasa Iban, they need pergi ke UPSI.
Yeah.
So our state government membuat cadangan nak menyediakan
Platform.
course itu ada disediakan di Unimas.
Yeah.
So gunakan peluangnya
Yeah.
sebab sekiranya belajar di sini kelak bukan semestinya mungkin rezekinya jadi cikgunya jadi macam news anchor,
Yeah. Reporters,
berlakon yang menggunakan bahasa Iban sebab script writers, producers yang mungkin menggunakan bahasa Iban ataupun bahasa Bidayuh ke in future kita si ada sebab benda itu orang si minat macamnya. So I think this is the time when we have to realize that Iban language dan juga kepada sidak yang memang minat dalam bahasa Iban tu guna peluang untuk sidaknya cari peluang kerja pada masa akan datang.
Right.
Bukan hanya dalam bidang skills, dalam bidang-bidang macam tu pun boleh memberikan sidaknya peluang kerja in future.
Yeah.
So inilah peluangnya, silakan gunakan.
Yeah. I mean, Iban language is not just, you not just stick to be a teacher. Banyak angle lain bah, like you said.
Yep.
And one of the things that I think those future generations can think of is jadi writer.
Betul.
Write a book. Write a folklore book about Iban folklore, cita rakyat dalam bahasa Iban. Yeah, translate it.
Author.
Jadi author lah. Translate it to English ke, BM ke. Because sayang mah, this cita adat semua ada. If you see expand it to the next generation, no one will know.
Ia akan disiaja. So we need to, that is our opportunity dan juga responsibility to make it known, not only dalam Sarawak je. Biarnya sampai keluar negara sinun. Subtitlist tadi ya. Ia pun salah satu kerja yang diperlukan pada masa akan datang. Jadi gunakan peluangnya. Study lah. Study. Please pursue your study to the highest education level. Not only dekat sekolah menengah je apa semua. Mun ada peluang, gunakanlah. Fortunately, our state government will be give free higher education by 2026. So kepada negeri atau belia di luar Asia, gunakan untuk belajar supaya kita orang dapat explore industri sektor yang memerlukan language macam ya lah semua.
Yes. Abang
masih,
lah bunyi.
Masih kurang ke? Masih kurang.
I'm sure that is one of the things that you are very worried about, kan? As a presenter, you put macam, I wish that there are more someone that could help me out with my hosting, with my script reading, script writing.
That is constantly in my mind every day.
I see.
Ada sih. Tanya seorang ke, do you have any friends or family members yang tok ke? Ada, tapi saya pandai menulis dalam bahasa Iban.
I see.
At least ada basic yang boleh menulis. She or he can write, read, and kelakar dalam bahasa Iban dengan very fluently macamnya. At least ada basic seperti yang kita kata tadi lah.
Right. So that's the end of the podcast. With Stewart Dewi. Thank you so much.
How time flies, Steve.
How time flies. 1 hour and 20 minutes dah. Si rasa sejam lebih.
Si terasa ketik aja.
Si rasa. Boleh mari jemaat. Kena jemaat mari lah. So any last words to all your supporters, friends, or those who have been following your success story to today? Probably you have a shout out or whatever. That camera.
So I
No,
want
this one.
Oh,
Sorry.
that one.
Yes.
So I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to both of my parents yang dah sokong kami from day one kami kerja dalam industri itu. For my close friends, my relative family members yang di Kuching ke, di sini-sini, thank you so much for your support, for your good comment, and for your encouragement. So teruskan support saya sampai bila-bila as long as I'm still relevant in this broadcasting industry in the future. And all of us jangan lupa bahawa kita ada kelebihan masing-masing. So percaya kepada diri sendiri, do what you have to do, and never ever let other people decide what is your pilihan in the next future. Sebab kita merupakan kita dan sidaknya merupakan sidaknya.
Very wise one from Stewart Dawi.
Okay, thank you, Barry.
Hey, thank you for being here.
inviting me.
Yeah.
Actually, this is my first podcast session,
Yeah.
and I really appreciate it.
Nice. Thank you.
So I want to take this opportunity to thank you.
Thank you so much for
Yeah.
being here because I've been to be honest lah, Selalu Nangga News, Selalu Nangga TVS at times.
Yeah.
So then sometimes when you're on TV, I'm like, oh, this guy has good diction. This guy can pronounce well.
Yeah.
He has the articulation. He have studied well, and that's why that's why it shows that your intelligence shows while you're hosting.
Amen.
Yeah, especially when you're news reading, because I can tell that mesti malam mareknya tidur lambatnya plus tadi tu. I can tell. So
Sometimes.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it shows when someone does the studies.
Yep.
It shows when someone do their research, and it shows when someone does not. And you are one of the few that I really look up to in hosting, in news reading, in newscasting. Hopefully one day we can be colleagues.
Amen. Amen.
Yeah. So yeah, episode 41 with Stewart Dawi, available on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. If you love this episode, please share it to your friends, your loved ones. Share as many as you want.
Yep.
If you haven't subscribed to this channel, subscribe to my YouTube and Spotify. And if you wish to contribute, because running this podcast is not easy, I need some kaching to maintain all this equipment. It's not cheap. If you wish to contribute, you can go buy me a coffee. Click on my Instagram and click it there. And can follow Stewart. Where can we follow you, by the way? On Instagram or wherever?
My Instagram, my X, my Facebook is my name, Stewart Dawi.
Seda underscore.
Sada, just Stewart Dawi. Because our name is our brain.
Yes.
So that is our job to make it expand. So all the rest of the people outside there, they know us.
Yes. Like my name lah, Berina Bari, Mr. Brand. Yeah.
Nama yang kacau.
6 syllables ya. Yeah, very simple. It's a simple name, bro. Very Bari belajar. Simple.
Senang diingat, senang disebut.
Yes. Newscasters love to sebut lah. Senang. Yeah. So yeah, that's the end of the podcast, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.